Hello and welcome to Watermer channel. I'll continue playing Inscryption. And I really hope I'll finally deal with boss. I don't recall making that one. Let's see. Coloring. Refreshed by this to... Okay, I'm not sure what it does, so let's take it. And then let's go to a wood carver. And let's take the bird head. And now first encounter. Here we have wolf cub. Let's place a stone in front of it. Then let's take a squirrel. To fight against the alpha. Then let's take another squirrel. And now let's spawn that card. Oh, we can still use the knife. Okay. Let's go to the left side. I do not recall visiting this. Beasts, not at all. Choose from among those challengers who came before you. Let's take Watermer. And then go to the woodcarver again. Let's see if we can get anything better. Maybe let's take this sigil and place it on squirrels, why not? Carry on, and let's see what we will fight against. 2 coyotes. So we will get 2 damage. So let's see what squirrel evolves into. Okay, so they always get 1 power and 1 damage. We should win this one as well. We will do that in the next turn. There we go. Bloodhound, 3D, and Pronghorn. Maybe let's take this one. Well, let's see what we can sacrifice. Maybe let's take the bullfrog sigil and place it to the stove. When we fight again, this time we have 2 coyotes as well. Let's place a stun wolf there. And let's deal with the coyote on the left. Very good, we got sting bug. So now we only get 2 damage. We can still afford it. And now we will do 2 damage and take 2 damage. And we won. The enemy surrendered, okay. Let's see, Great White, Bat or Kingfisher. Let's try again. Magpie, Raven Egg, or the Mole. Let's go with the Mole. And let's give its sigil to maybe to this part. And here's a Prospector. Prospector boss again, yeah. 1 coyote and pack mule as always. So let's use the Skirtle and Stout to fight that coyote. Then let's take a Squirrel again and place a stunned wolf to start dealing with the mule. Let's take another squirrel and place it here. And now we only need to do 3 damage, so we will win after this turn. And every card will turn into the gold. Let's take a squirrel. Just like that. So place the greater smoke in front of the adder. And now let's place the sting bug in front of the bloodhound. Let's see. So maybe let's place the water instead of these two. And then this card. So we will deal with a bloodhound as well. And now we will win, so let's just summon a wolf. And an opossum. Here we go. You will not perish quite yet. I hope so. Maybe let's take the amoeba. And here we go onto the second maps. Wetlands. Let's take the adder for its sigil. Let's see if we need to destroy any of the cards. I don't think so. So let's go to the campfire. And we will increase power. So let's give it to the Mortimer card. And then go fight against Raven Egg and Kingfisher. So let's place a squirrel in front of the Kingfisher. And now let's take a squirrel and spawn an adder to deal with a raven. Now let's take this card, okay. And our adder will die, so let's place Stun Wolf instead of it. And a Sting Bug in front of a Kingfisher, so it wouldn't do any damage to us. Now we will deal 3 damage. And we'll win after this round, so let's go on a stoat for extra currency. Let's try again. Did I do that? Okay, so let's see what we have. We have something like that, but not quite yet. Maybe let's take Kingfisher for its abilities. Or maybe this card. And when we could assign Amoeba's sigil to maybe the sting bug. And now let's fight against Rattler. So let's place the stun wolf there. Now let's get another card. And let's see, we will get 5 damage. We can still take it. Maybe let's consume the squirrel. Okay, I was hoping for a sting bug, but it is not a sting bug. Now we will get 3 damage. We can still take it, so it's okay. Let's take the squirrel and place a stoat. And now we need to sacrifice one of the squirrels. To stay alive next round. Let's see what we have. Sting bug. Here we go. Oop. Okay, we won. Let's take the Rat King next. And now let's increase sting bugs. I'm thinking about increasing sting bugs. Health. let's continue. You fight against a totem, and it will be the mighty defense. And 2 bullfrogs. Let's call the stout as well. And now let's take a squirrel. And let's keep it for now. The adder will kill our discard, but we don't need it anyway, so let's get another animal card. And then let's call a Wartimer on this side. We will deal 4 damage. And now we will get 3 damage, we can still take it, and we will deal 4 damage, so we will win. Or no, it has the Mighty Leap sigil. So let's place the adder in front of the alpha. And now we will win. Here we go. Let's get something from 1 sacrifices. Raven egg. Let's take it. And then to a wood carver. Maybe we'll get something useful. Okay. Maybe let's take this body. And here we meet with the angler again. Let's see, the kingfisher will go first. Let's place a greater smoke in front of it. And Raven egg. There. Now let's sacrifice the squirrel. we will deal 3 damage. So let's continue. And now we need to sacrifice a card again. Let's go bestowed here. And we need to sacrifice squirrel again. Okay. So let's continue. And now we should win after this turn. Finally. The first round is over. Let's see if we can get the Mortimer. Not really. At least that Raven will continue attacking. And we will get bones from a greater smoke. Let's sacrifice Toad to get the stun wolf. And now we will win after the next attack, so make sure let's spawn a water over there. Here we go. The angler is down. Let's get the Mantis God to get it to a Watermer, so as we did in the previous episodes, we got a very strong card. And now we continue to the Trapper. Maybe let's redraw. And now let's take the Alpha. And consumables. We need one, so let's take the frozen opossum. And then fight against two Raven Eggs and Porcupine. we need to deal with elk fawn before it grows up. But we lost with that. Well, at least we kept the dagger into our collectibles. Now let's give that let's see, 6 health for sacrifices. Let's go with 4 sacrifices. Okay, we passed. And now let's take the turkey vulture. And let's assign Sigil from Mantis God to the Watemer. So we would do 12 damage, airborne. So if they don't have Mighty Leap Sigil to defend against airborne attacks, we would win after 1 attack. Here we get Watemer. But they have Musebuck as well. So let's place 3D card against that Musebuck. Oh, it pushed the boulder as well. Okay. And now we can place the Watemer card and win. Just like that. It's a very strong card, if we are lucky to get it. Sacrifices, bones, or power. Let's go with sacrifices again. Okay, we passed. And let's see if we have any of these in our inventory already. No, so let's take the wolf cub. And I could assign other sigil to someone else. Because I don't have 2 identical cards to collect it, so yeah, let's go to the right side. Or let's give Alphas sigil to the stunned wolf. And let's see if we can win this fight as easily as we did before. We will have elk form and alpha. So let's summon it here. And now let's place the 3D against that elk. Now we will get 1 damage, we can take that, so let's continue. Oh, we will get 2 damage. So let's see. I want to use that dagger to see if we could read about the cards we couldn't before, the ones with tentacles. I could use a possum as well. Let's keep a dagger for now. And we need 8 damage to win. And that's exactly how much we will deal during this turn. And we won. And we have came to the trapper before the trapper boss fight. So let's take golden pelts. And continue towards that boss. Let's see if we need to exchange sigils. I could remove this card. But let's keep it and instead go to the consumables. And let's take scissors this time. And here's the trapper. An exquisite pelt ye shall make. So first we need to deal with traps. Maybe let's cut this one. Oh, I cannot. So So then let's place the stone wall here. And then let's get a squirrel. Place golden belt in front of one of them, and squirrel to defuse that trap. Let's see, Rat King. Okay. That belt does damage as well, so we'll deal with that frog. But we will lose our stunned wolf as well. And that line now will be stuck. Okay, let's see. Let's get another squirrel, block that wolf with wolf belt. And let's do the same with this frog. So now we will take 1 damage, we can still afford it. Now let's summon the Rat King to deal with the wolf. And I'll need to cut the bullfrog. Now let's take that strange frog to ourselves. And let's place golden belt on the right side. Now let's deal with the adder. You got another golden belt. Let's take another animal card. You can still place it. Let's take a rabbit squirrel card this time. And let's place it to evolve. And here's the first round. Now we will fight against the traitor. Let's see. I think I need to take this card because it will deal a lot of damage to us. And ban Bad Grizzly as well. We can take one more. So let's do that to the Turkey Vulture. And we can take even one more. So let's take the Pronghorn. Or the Muse Bug. So it couldn't block us. Now we will get 3 damage. Let's take Swirl. I will be able to place a Vulture. But I'll place it here to deal twice as much damage. And for now, let's place the Burrow. Or let's just go on Grizzly. Here. And then Turkey Vulture. Here. And now we will do enough damage to win. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Let's take another Mantis Cone. And we finished the 3rd boss. And now the final one is the only one that's left. And I'll deal with it in the next episode. So see you in the next one.